Chapter 8. At the foot. The jungle began to thin. Not immediately. Gradually. Trunks shorter. Vines sparse. Soil drier. The air cooler. He knew he was near the foot when he saw open sky uninterrupted by canopy. The mountain rose directly ahead. The slope began abruptly. Stone. Gray. Bare. Relief washed through him. And then the ground trembled. Not a landslide. Deeper. A heavy, low vibration rolled through the soil. He turned. The jungle behind him parted. Not by wind. By force. First movement. Then shape. The creature was massive. Low, wide, with skin like wet armor. Long forelimbs tipped with curved bone protrusions. A head nearly eyeless. Yet it moved with certainty. Too certain. It did not charge. It emerged. Slowly. As if sealing the path. He stepped back, toward stone. The slope was steep. Upward escape, almost impossible. Backward pointless. The creature emitted a sound. Not a roar. Resonance. Low. Vibrating. And in that moment his arm reacted. Faster than thought. Muscles contracted. The arm rose. Pain flared beneath the skin. Not external. Deep. The network under his skin tightened. The creature froze. Its head tilted. He stepped sideways. It mirrored. He understood. It was not tracking movement. It sensed something else. He fired an emergency pulse. The discharge struck its armor. Minimal effect. It lunged. Impact to his chest. He was thrown against stone. Air gone. Suit registered damage. He rolled, narrowly avoiding the second strike. A bone blade sliced past his helmet. Again, his arm. It clenched on its own. Something ignited beneath the skin. The creature recoiled sharply. Its movement faltered. He understood. The process inside him was not mere infection. It was adaptation. He did what he never would have done before. He extended his arm toward the creature. Pain shot from shoulder to fingertips. The network glowed faintly through fabric. The creature emitted the same low resonance. But weaker. It began to retreat. Slowly. Not from fear. From incompatibility. He stood, breathing hard. The creature disappeared into green. He looked at his arm. The dark spread nearly to the shoulder. Skin hardened in places. Not human. He understood fully now. The mountain was not only cold. It was a chance to stop transformation. Because the jungle had already begun accepting him. Chapter 9. The Ascent begins. He did not look back. The jungle was behind him, yet he felt it. Not with sight. Within. The mountain began immediately. No paths. No ledges. Rough stone, loose gravel, sharp ridges. The first upward step was heavier than expected. Strength seemed to drain slowly, continuously. He anchored a safety line out of habit. Protocols barely mattered now. Every movement echoed as dull pain. Especially in his arm. That arm. The dark beneath the skin had spread. The network grew denser. Sometimes it pulsed in its own rhythm. Out of sync with his heart. The cold intensified. But it was different. Dry. Clean. Without scent. Without life. Hours later he noticed something strange. Small stones touched by his altered hand did not frost over like the others. As if heat distribution had changed. or his body no longer obeyed the same laws. He stopped, breathing shallow. Suit registered a slight increase in core temperature, despite the cold. The body was fighting. But not only the cold. At one point he thought he heard something. Not wind. Not stone friction. A faint resonance. The same tone the creature emitted. But now, inside him, he clenched his fist. Pain shot to the shoulder. The network responded. The mountain was not a safe zone. It was a threshold. He realized too late. With every meter upward, the jungle retreated. But the process within him accelerated. He kept climbing. Because there was no other direction left. Chapter 10: Malfunction. The climb became mechanical. Step. Anchor. Pull. He stopped looking up. Too far. He stopped looking down. Too late. Hours passed before the first true malfunction. The suit registered a pressure spike. Then a drop. Then stabilization. Then another spike. Internal metrics fluctuated. Pulse irregular. Core temperature elevated. Neural activity surging. He felt no panic. That was wrong. He should have been afraid. But fear felt muted. The cold intensified. Stone turned nearly white. Air thinned. Then it happened. His right leg failed to respond. He stepped, but the muscle lagged. A fraction of a second. He nearly slipped. The safety line caught him. He hung suspended. Heart racing. Now fear returned. He pulled himself back onto the ledge. Diagnostics. Unstable neural conductivity in the right leg. The network beneath his arm pulsed harder. He removed the glove. The skin had changed. Not entirely, but denser. Beneath it, thin dark lines moved. Slowly. Rearranging. He flexed his fingers. The movement was precise. Too precise. Fine motor control improved. But the sensation, alien. Several meters higher, visual distortions began. Edges of stone shifted slightly. Reality lagging by milliseconds. Microspasms in the optic nerve. Another reading. Oxygen redistribution. Priority, not brain. Not lungs. Right arm. He froze. The process was no longer spreading. It was optimizing the body. For itself. Wind strengthened. Slope steepened. He took another step. And the internal sound became clear. Resonance. Deep. Rhythmic. Responding to something within the stone. He placed his altered hand against the rock. And felt it. A faint vibration. The mountain was not curing him. It was activating him. He pulled his hand away. Too late. The network flared with dim light. And for a second he understood. He was no longer merely infected. He was becoming a conduit. Between jungle and mountain.